Come on, baby. It's Friday. Y'all know what that means. Boy, howdy shit. 8 years of this shit. It's Beer and Bud Friday. But wait, John's got a problem today, baby. John ain't been to the store, been pretty busy, so I'm out of beer. Damn, what do? You do what I always tell you to do. You adapt, you overcome, you move forward. So I went and looked at my emergency supply kit, and sure enough, shit, bourbon. That's right, I found a little bit of bourbon. Get a little Jim Beam here. And, you know, you have to improvise and make do with what you got. Oh, look at there. Boy, howdy shit. Get the beer off the ice or the bourbon out of the cabinet, whichever one you favor. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Anyway, better watch it with an open flame. Stick that bud down in the bowl, baby. Because it is the weekend. And no matter how you have to do it, you have to get a little R&R, a little rest and relaxation. A lot of people have been after my ass for doing exactly that. That goes down pretty smooth, really. But whatever your pleasure, I hope you take the time to enjoy it this weekend and reflect on just what a great nation we have here, regardless of what some people say. Anyway, it's been a rough night. Let me get one more hit off that bowl. Because it is Friday. It is Friday, and it's time to relax. It's time to get your head together. Next week, the DNC has... Whoa, howdy shit. Catch my breath there. Monday kicks off the DNC. We're going to see a hell of a show. A lot of great speakers. Great ideas are coming out, and we're gonna be privy to see... I'm sorry, my dog's looking at me. I ain't doing this over because that's all the bourbon I have. Anyway, what's going on? Well, Kamala Harris had her big policy speech today on the economy and whatnot, and I got to listen to a little bit of it. And she's talking about trying to make housing more affordable for the working class. She's talking about lowering the cost of drugs that, we talked last night on the Blue Dot Family Live show about some of the drugs for heart failure. $9,000 a month? Are you shitting me? Who do you pay up or die? One of the two. That's the way it is, baby. Big pharma. Pay up or die. And Kamala Harris is making a big push to lower the prices of drugs around this country. And while Donnie's over there spent his term trying to kick as many people off the ACA or get rid of it, flat out kill it. Yeah, it's a very popular program, the Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, and that's a big feather in Democrats' hat, but that's not what's on my mind, baby. Y'all know what's on my mind. You can read it on my shirt. Donald Trump, come out and give his little speech here, his little press interview there. I don't know, Bedminster or wherever the hell he was. Came walking out, and right there on the side there, next to him, next to the podium, are all these tables filled up with coffee. They got pancake mix over here or whatever. They said groceries, baby, groceries. He's laid out all the sausage over here. Look at us, all the stuff you have to buy. All it. Look at so. That man has never walked into a freaking store and bought shit. If you remember correctly, back in 2019, he said you had to have an ID card to go buy your groceries, to go buy the coffee or the sausage or all that shit. You had to show an ID. Not the vote, but just to, buy your... Are you shitting me? The man doesn't know a goddamn thing about groceries. He's never had to go in a store and bought it. He's been spoon spent ever since he was a little toddler, baby. He's an inbred little spoiled brat is what he is. But he opened his stupid mouth like ever because the willfully stupid out here are more than eager to eat up all he says. And what did he say this time? I'm sorry, baby, I'm upset again. I know, darling, it's okay. What did he say this time? What did he say this time when he's sitting out there talking? He said that the Medal of Freedom is much better award than the Medal of Honor. talking about some lady he gave the Medal of Freedom to, and I'm sure she deserved it. I'm sure she did some nice thing for the world. You know, a charity or helped someone there, or stood up. I don't know. The Medal of Freedom is supposed to be an honorable award for those who perform a great civic duty. But to place it above the Medal of Honor is an insult to me and every freaking veteran that ever served. Donnie Boy didn't. Remember now. Remember, Donnie had bone spurs, baby. You know, at the same time he's playing tennis and baseball and all this shit. But he had bone spurs. Oh, I can't go to Vietnam because I got bone spurs. He's a draft dodging coward. And somebody went in his place. So when he stands up there and says that the Medal of Honor is subservient to anything this country has to offer, it's an insult to all of us, baby. All gave some. We honored the service of everybody that served this country. That little asshole didn't, and he has a history of this shit. He has John McCain, remember? Oh, I like people that weren't captured. John McCain was shot down over North Vietnam, captured, and then taken to prison. And guess what? His daddy was an admiral. John McCain could have walked out of that prison 2 days after he was shot down. But he chose not to. He chose to stand with his fellow prisoners till the end, baby. That's integrity. That's courage. That's honor. Wouldn't visit the cemeteries in Europe. John Kelly, John Kelly quoted him as saying that he didn't want to go see a bunch of suckers and losers. That's why there's t-shirts you can buy. Veterans are not suckers and losers. He didn't want to get his hair wet. Real patriotic American there, ain't he? Yeah. Time after time after time, he has shit on the services of people who served this country. Nate, none of his former staff approve of his ass. He's a disgusting liar, draft-dodging coward. I can't sit here and scream in a foul language to cover what I think that man is. He's a scumbag, a sewer-licking, just, he'd sell his soul for a buck, baby, if he thought it could get him something. And that's what Donald Trump is. We have a fine candidate in Kamala Harris. We have a fine vice presidential candidate in Tim Walz. What I see out of Donald Trump is a disgusting little maggot of a man who worships himself, and that's all. And he's recruited J.D. Vance, a former Marine, that is going to stand by and let him speak like that and do nothing because J.D. Vance has turned into a coward, an ass-licking man who just wants to be president one day. And he's like Donnie. He doesn't give a shit what he has to do to get there. I can't say anything else. The man is a disgusting disgrace to this country. How he ever got in our White House, I do know. Racism and bigotry, baby. That's how he got there, and he's hoping it plays again to the maggot crowd who wants to hate somebody, including Medal of Honor winners. Hell, they're nothing shit. This lady got the Medal of Freedom. Let's celebrate. Pay attention, baby. Pay attention. This country exists because of those who were willing to put it all on the line for liberty and freedom. All the shit the Republicans and Donald Trump screams about, oh, liberties and all that, that was given to us by men who laid their life on the line. I don't know. We can't convince you to who you're going to vote for. But I trust you'll use your inner conscience, your patriotism to see through a man that is just a disgusting, lying thief, and a woman that wants to do this country right. Anyway, it's Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoy your sunshine if you got it and all that shit. Remember to try to put a smile on your face and give that shit away to somebody else. Somebody needs it. And just remember that those that gave the ultimate sacrifice are the most honored individuals in this country. They were willing to give it all for those that they were standing around. that says dog. Donald Trump can kiss my royal ass.